Hello, this is Teresa, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a regular, and just plain welcome for those of you who are new. And because I always forget, I'll go ahead and ask you to like this video if you decide that you like it once you get to watching it, and comment and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Sorry, something's sticky on my mat. It's bugging me. Today's title is what is today? It's nothing but junk journal. I have been working on a journal that is just junk. So this is an exercise for me. And this is where I'm at so far. As I've said before, I can't do this kind of thing when I'm doing a video because I can't think it through. So I have to do it when I'm not doing a video. The cover is made out of a Pepsi box. I think this was off of one of the Pepsi crates, like the 25 count, the big ones. And the signature is different than something that I've done before. So what I did was I punched 2 holes here, 2 holes here, and 2 holes here. 2, 2, and 2. And so I just brought the thread in and then brought it in this way and then tied it. And then after I had these long strings, I embellished with beads and a button down here. Now at first I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to lay flat. It's going to be all bumpy because of those beads. But it's actually okay. So if I want to write on pages on this side, I'm perfectly flat and I don't have any problem. If I want to write on pages this side, then I just pull the beads to this side and I can write on this side with very little effort. So the cover is the Pepsi box. You can see a lot of it right there. I did not try to hide all of the Pepsi box, because this is a kind of neat design in itself. This is a piece of Aida cloth that's used for cross stitching. You can see the Christmas wreath on this side, and then I just did some coffee dyeing and painting and whatever I did. This is an old box from a piano player roll box, and I just thought it was kind of cool, so I saved it. And that's what that is. This is a mixed media page that I did with, it looks like paint, and then on this side there's some paint. Yeah. And then I made this fabric pocket. So this fabric pocket has a pocket here and a pocket right here. So this little pocket here. It's made with like a little burlap, not a burlap bag, but a little old-fashioned cotton bag. I don't know how to describe that. Hi, Teresa Church. How are you? So Teresa Church just popped in on the chat and is saying hello. And are you from the United States, Teresa? Or are you overseas? And so on top of this is this was a bag that had some stuff in it. It was a really fancy bag. I have a couple different bags like that. So it's this fabric, and I just cut it up. I have another one that's kind of like that. Oh, and there's some more of it. Actually, this is one bag and this is a different bag that's like that. So then we have some other old vintage fabric that was stamped on the bottom, and then some of that um, homemade paper from Taperology. This little piece here is from Taperology, and I'll just bring that up to get, let's see, a closer view. This is just a piece of fabric I had left over. I think that was from a fabric kit from Roxy's Creations. And then I just sewed this part of the pocket in here to, oh, right. So we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket here, and we have a little pocket right there. This is just some packing paper. I don't remember where I got it from. Haven't decided exactly how to use it. It's seamed right here. So on the other side, I did a pocket right here. I glued it on the bottom and did a pocket right there. I'm thinking about taking all of these and turning them, so glue here and glue here. I'll definitely do it right here. I saw an ad the other day on Amazon for what's called a weighted glove, and supposedly it might help me with my tremors. So I'm thinking about buying a couple because the right hand is starting to be more can't say that word, problematic. All right, let's go back to this side. This is from an old book that I bought that was on antique motorcycles. So I just tore the cover off, and then I took a piece of, this is more like packing paper, and that I stamped and used distress sprays with. And so this is a pocket right here. I probably should reinforce that because now that I think about it, I think it's going to be problematic. Now this is a digital, but it's okay in my world to use a digital to underneath here where it can't be seen to reinforce this pocket. It goes to there, right about there. Let's see if I can keep from tearing the paper. I'm trying to do this. Now let's see, there's something else that I wanted to remember and I keep losing it. Where did it go? Alright, so this is a piece of my lace paper. So on one side it was made with piano player paper, and this is a stitched paper instead of using lace or twine or something like that. And then on this side it is oh goodness, my wet strength tissue paper. That's been all painted. So it was such a big piece I had to fold it here at the bottom and make it fit. So I'm going to turn this bottom piece into a pocket. And then we'll have the same thing on the other side. Excuse me. And the next page is made with excuse me, elephant poo paper that I got from San Diego Zoo. So if you Google elephant poo paper from the San Diego Zoo, you'll read about how they do this to improve the environment. So let's take an envelope here. My insurance bill, paid it today. Okay, so these can be pockets, and that would sit right there. That would sit right there, and that would sit right there. And this is a hinge right here, and I decided to put the other scrap right there. Now I haven't decided what to do for decoration for that. This is a tea-dyed paper that has been collaged with tissue paper, and probably use some markers on that one. It's been so long I don't remember. It was in my mixed media envelope. This is just a piece of black cardstock that I attached to this old Harley Davidson gift bag. We buy a lot of stuff from Harley Davidson. And I'm not really sure what that material is that I used. I think it was from a piece of silk, yeah. And I ripped the silk up, and I got all these little strands, and then I just glued them down here. And then I used some Stampin' Up enamel drops on here. This is elephant poo paper, and this is a pocket. This was just a bare edge, and I like, for distress pages, I like to have them bent. Often you'll see pieces that are bent in different places. And I use chalk markers for that, doodling right there. And this was doodled with some gesso and some, I don't know, alcohol marker, I think it looks like. And so then have a little bit of vintage book page. I believe this is Italian vintage book page. And then some of, this is some burlap that I got from a roll at Hobby Lobby, I think. This is a book page that I colored on. Did some mixed media. Here's the other side of that sewn lace page. Here we have just a little pocket on that vintage book cover. I like the texture on this. And then this was just a little card. I don't know what that came in, but I kind of liked it the way it was, so I didn't decorate it. I just left it like that. So now I have to make some stuff to go in here. I don't exactly know what I'm going to do yet. I don't think this is a pocket. Oh yes, it is. This is a belly band right here. And then, oh, this is an up tuck. So that'll take a pretty good sized tag right there. So I've got the base made of the journal. The cover's pretty much done. I did stenciling with texture paste here. And it is really a lot of fun just to have all this mess all over the place. I got this texture on here because I pieced, these were torn pieces and I pieced them together. Some are solid, but like this was a torn piece that I pieced together, and I'm filling it. This was pieced together here. I think it was pieced together here and here, so that it's just kind of cool. I may have to reinforce this because that might want to keep splitting, so I might have to do something with that. But wonder what this would look like. I have this napkin and this envelope on my desk. Can't tell if this is, if I already took the inside out or not. Let's check. Just reaching over here to get some Scotch tape. Nope, it's tearing, so that's it. That's all there is. So how is everyone? Did you have a good weekend? Do you have any plans for the holiday weekend coming up? We took the trailer on a test run because my husband did a lot of work on the suspension, and it pulled like a dream. So all the effort that he made to make it tow better was successful. So we just went somewhere where we would go up a lot of inclines and through some areas. Let's see. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I love these blue envelopes because then I'm not going to worry about putting something in there to cover the inside up. Okay, it ends up I didn't have enough to go all the way, so I'm just using a paintbrush with water to, hello, I hit the thumbs up on my way in. Thanks, Melinda. How are you today? I'm just trying to come up with some ideas for ephemera for my Nothing But Junk journal. I'm doing very well, thank you. Had a good weekend. The weather is cooler here in Caldwell, Idaho, so that's nice. For those of you that watch my videos on a regular basis, you know that I've had an ongoing problem with a gnat, G-N-A-T infestation, and when we went on our little test trip, we didn't have any gnat problem, or very little, and then when we got back, it was still much better than what it was. So that appears to not be a problem anymore. So that's exciting. Lots of good things have been happening for us. Right now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Melinda, do I know you from one of the groups? Do you live in a brick and mortar house, or do you live in a trailer like me, Melinda? Those gnats are persnickety. Okay. hopefully you'll be able to get rid of your problem more easily than it was for us. We think that somehow they got into the black tank of the trailer, and so then they lay eggs, and it's hard to get to the source of the problem to be able to eliminate it. But I think we've got it figured out now. Yep, it sounds like you're doing all the stuff that we did. Well, phooey, that didn't do a good job. So what that means is I'm going to go ahead and close this by gluing it, and then I'll open it with a cut. I'm just experimenting here. Okay, so I was thinking that I wanted this very tall thing for the back of here, for this tuck spot. Okay, so what I'm going to do, yes, Melinda, I'm in Line Dot Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts group. I posted a lot last month for that that last challenge, and I've done a little bit. I think I've done a couple posts for this month's challenge. I'm also in Junk Journal Junction, and I'm in Sweet Pea Papers, and the other one is Junk Journal Tutorials and More, I think. There, that's a pretty good fit. Still haven't decided whether I am gonna cover that up, because I'm afraid it's gonna keep tearing. What do you think the next challenge is that you're going to do, Melinda? Oh, nice. Good job. I've probably seen some of your design team work then. So this is some age tape that I bought from an Etsy shop. Yeah, I'm not really doing any collaborations this month. I did a lot in July, and so I needed a break. Okay, I think that's solid on there. Oh, my condolences. That's got to be rough. I'm sure you have to be a twin to really have a good idea of what that must be like. I have grandchildren that are fraternal twins, so a little boy and a little girl. They're not little; they're teenagers now. Now, I did make one other piece of ephemera before I got started, and this was made with some of, not the Ada cloth, but some of the elephant poo paper. So this is what it looks like when it hasn't been worked with. And then this has been worked with. So I inked it up with, actually this was paint, I think. And then I have some of my wet strength tissue paper that I used on the gel. Oh man, Melinda. That's a lot that you and your twin made junk journals together. I can imagine that a little bit with, just having a sister, but a twin, I think probably, I don't know. I'm not a twin. I can't really relate. So this I cut it the wrong place. So I put a little bit of age tape there. But anyways, I like this side better than this side. So I was thinking that, not there, I was thinking that I might put it like there, because I want to cover up that wreath. Well, for now I'm just going to pin it. So I'm going to take one of my rusted paper clips. Thank you. It feels really cool too. It was really, oh, and this gold is from the foundry wax from Tim Holtz stuff. Okay, I'll use the paper clip to keep it closed for now until I figure out what more I want to do with this. Yeah, I have to get my thinking cap on for how to best utilize this. So that's all I have for today. I don't think I have any more. Let me double check. See if I have any more junk that's prepared. I don't think that I do. Here's something. It's not quite all the way prepared yet, but maybe it would go. That would be too thick. Would it work there? It might. It's a little big. Would go here, maybe. Nope, too long. And this is a pocket. Oh wait, where's that other pocket? This one. It would go here. So it's not done, but I'll put it in there so that I remember it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is it went from this, that is kind of like thick mulberry paper, to something that looked like leather. And all I did was I crinkled it up, or did I? Nope, I didn't. I just put paint on it is all. What else do we have in here? Nope, nothing that's junk. We could just take one of these little cards, put one of these little cards in here. One would fit somewhere nicely. Nope. Everything's too thick. That's a big tag that I made. Everything that I made is too big, so I could cut this down. Make it a journal card instead of a tag. Hi, April. April, I've been watching your videos. You're pretty funny. Okay, that filled up a couple places. So all I have is substrates in here right now. So I have to work this stuff. I don't have anything that's already prepared. Oops, here's something. I'll just stick that in there. I might use it. I'll stick that in there. I might use it. See if I can find a space for these. That's a pocket. Thank you, April. Ah, shakes are bad today. Well, phooey. Okay, I can trim that down. This is my first time, Melinda. And I've been babying it for 3 or 4 months, maybe longer. And so I decided to finally pull the trigger this month and do something with it. Oh, that's a pocket right there. So I think this is light enough. I should have reinforced these pockets. So I can put that right there, and then I can do something with that. This is heavy.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes, I am talking to myself. My husband was checking to see if I was still talking to myself, which I am, which I'm actually talking to you guys. I'm thinking that might be cool right there. The other day, I came up with an idea to maybe, when I was concerned about things staying attached for whatever reason, is possibly taking the edge of the paper. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, you guys. Okay, let's get things under control. He's making dinner. That's why he's wondering what my status is. Okay, dinner's ready. He made pot pies. So I was thinking about taking this paper, and I'm going to tear it right here. And I'm going to fold it like this. It does. It does, Melinda. Melinda, do you have a channel? I'll be out there. For sure, April. So now I'm going to take some glue right here. Hold that down. And then I think I'll use washi tape. But that's where I'm going to leave you all today. I'm just going to let that weight on there because I'm worried about it adhering. And I'm going to stick these in here to do something with because these will work in here. I didn't want any real digitals in here, but I'm going to go ahead and let that slide for the ephemera. Yeah, he hears me cussing at my sewing machine sometimes too. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. Thank you, April. It's definitely a fun experience for me. And thanks, Melinda, for keeping me company. And I hope you guys will come back again and chat with me. Have a great rest of your day. See you next